See my law enforcement credentials?
Did you hear what I just said?
Do you hear what I just said?
Did you hear what I just said?
Did you hear what I just said?
You're about to step outside.
For what?
Because I said so.
Well, but you said so. There's a law. Do you realize I have a hearing that you're keeping me from going to?
You got a hearing. You keep it from going. You keeping yourself from going.
For my safety, go ahead and step back, okay? You can keep filming, but just go ahead and step back, all right?
Sir, step back.
Do you mind if I ask, do you consider yourself a First Amendment auditor?
My concealed weapons license? Yeah. I don't need it. Under Florida law, 790.25, section 3.
With the fishing law.
Right. The fishing exempts me because open carry traditionally is not legal.
In a Texas courthouse, a retired Army veteran and civil rights attorney walks in with a holstered firearm, completely legal under Texas law for someone with his credentials. But what follows is anything but lawful. As uniformed officers scramble to assert dominance, they twist rules, ignore penal code exemptions, and block him from entering a courtroom where he's scheduled to appear. What happens next is a chilling standoff that tests the boundaries between policy and law, and exposes just how fragile your rights can be when those in power simply decide they don't matter.
Hey, how are y'all?
All the keys, cell phone, anything electronic, anything moved.
Other than that, it's just my weapon.
Your what?
Other than that, just my firearm. That's why I was giving you my law enforcement.
Oh no, they don't work for carry firearms there unless you're law enforcement. What do you?
Yeah, that's what this is.
Tico.
I know, but he's attorney. You're conducting business, right?
All I've got is a NRA.
Yeah,
but it's not an adversarial hearing. It's just a single party hearing.
Okay, yeah, you need to take your firearm back to your vehicle.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I can bring it in.
Well, you're not going to bring it.
What's your name?
Why?
Mr. Grisham.
Mr. Grisham, yeah, CJ.
Okay, just go ahead and take it back.
Okay, go ahead and give me a supervisor if you
That
could.
is the supervisor.
Okay, then I guess I need your supervisor. Okay, I'll wait. Is there, what are y'all enforcing? What are y'all enforcing?
Other than the law? Come on.
Well, you're not enforcing the law because I'm allowed to carry in here.
No, let him, let him talk to the lieutenant.
Wait, for safety, why do you have a weapon? Why are you getting behind me?
You about to step outside because you're doing a lot right now. You're doing a lot of moving around. You about to step outside. We say you
Did you not see my law enforcement
Did you hear
credentials?
what I just said?
Do you hear what I just said?
Did you hear what I just said?
Did you hear what I
You're about
just
to
said?
step outside
For what?
because I said so.
Well, but you said so. There's a law. What law are you enforcing?
No. A while ago I said you doing too much moving. You about to go outside because you're in there with a weapon. We said you go get a lieutenant. So just stand still and just chill.
But don't tell me to stand still. I won't do any threatening.
I am telling you to
No,
stand
well,
still.
I don't care because you can't stop me from moving. You're not my boss. You're not my kid. No, I'm not going. Don't assault me. Don't assault me.
You going outside? You going outside? Come on.
So you just assaulted me. What's your name?
My name is David Love.
Loftus?
You stay outside. You don't want to follow the rules.
You don't want to follow the law. Is that what you're telling me? Does the rule trump a law? Do you realize I have a hearing that you're keeping me from going to?
You got a hearing. You keep it from going. You keeping yourself from going. You're not stepping in this courtroom with that firearm on your side.
Why not? What law am I breaking?
You're not stepping in this courtroom with that firearm.
Why
on your
not?
side.
What law am I breaking if I go in there? What are you going to arrest me for? You can't arrest me for anything.
You're not stepping in this courtroom with that firearm on your side.
What law tells you? What are you going to do if I do?
That's all I'm saying. You're not stepping in this courtroom with that firearm on
And
your
what
side.
if I do?
You're not though, so it's not.
And what if I do?
But you're not, unless lieutenant that you asked for say you can. Other than that, you're not.
You might want to actually get the sheriff out here.
I'm not getting anybody. They can do that.
Yeah, so you're just going to violate the law.
I'm not. I said they can.
You are violating the law right
I'm not
now.
violating no law.
I just showed you my credentials.
And you heard from the supervisor say you can't come in here with that.
And who's the supervisor who said that? What's the supervisor's name? Sergeant Samuels? Okay. I just need to know who to put in the lawsuit. You realize you're law enforcement?
You just said that out loud and you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read
So enforce the law. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just enforce the law. It's very simple. What are you enforcing right now? Okay, that's a law for who? For people who are not exempt, right? So why are you carrying a gun in there? You just pointed a sign that said firearms not allowed. How are you able to carry a gun in there, deputy? You just pointed to the sign right here. I mean, so apparently it applies to everyone, right? How are you special, Mr. Reddick?
She said, sorry, you want to see the card that you have. She said,
Guess who's going to win?
That's fine. They say you can, you can.
Why don't you just follow the law? Why don't you just follow the law?
You can.
Why don't you just obey the law? Did you take an oath to uphold the law? Have you not read 4603 and 4615? A5 specifically? Can someone tell the judge that you guys are keeping me from going to my hearing? The 114th District Court? I'm only late because of you. Why are all of these... None of you guys are following the law. Is it your policy not to follow the law?
they said temporary.
Is it your policy not to follow the law?
It's going to be temporary.
Oh, good, it's Lazarine. I know he's not going to follow the law, so I guess I need his boss too. What's up, LT? Hey, I gave him my credentials.
Okay. Can I see your credentials?
They have them. They took them from me.
Okay. We're going to step over here so we're not blocking the road.
Oh, okay, yeah. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing, CJ Grisham?
Tim Jones.
Tim Jones, nice to meet you.
He presented them with some credentials.
Oh, okay.
Good morning. Thank you. How you doing? I'm good. How are y'all?
Hi there.
What we did?
Oh, they're just not following the law.
What can you say?
There's nothing there.
Come on, gorgeous. Come on in.
I'll take color on that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I moving again? I could move in there too. I know you're probably just itching to shoot somebody today. Yeah. Cops white like you are why I retired when I did and became a defense attorney and civil rights attorney. Don't want to follow the law, but you expect everyone else to. So if I was breaking the law, you realize the minute I walked in there that you could have arrested me, right? Why didn't you? If I was breaking the law. I mean, the minute I walked through that door, I would have been breaking the law if I wasn't allowed to carry in there. Interesting.
There you go.
Thanks, sir.
You're not bringing a gun in, but you have a good day.
Why can't I bring a gun in?
Because you're not a police officer.
But I'm exempt just like you are.
No, you're not.
I am. Have you read 4615?
No, you're not.
4615 A5?
We've already talked to T.
What's your
Cole,
name?
brother.
Well, you talked to T. Cole?
Yep.
Is T. Cole the lawyer? Did you call? Why don't you call the attorney general? Maybe.
No.
That's a mute point.
You're not coming
Okay,
in
what's
with
your
a gun.
name? What's your name?
Carlson. You know my name. And
I
you're
don't
not
know your
coming in
name.
with a gun.
What is it? Carlson?
Yeah.
First
you got
name?
it. Robert.
Robert Carlson.
Yeah.
We have the security here. You're not coming in with a gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're violating 4615 of the Penal Code.
That's your opinion.
What we're trying to do is keep
What
you
is
from
46?
impersonating a peace officer.
I'm not impersonating a peace officer. It says right here, retired, motherfucker. What the hell?
Yeah. You're not bringing a gun in.
Not
We'll
bringing
see
a
you.
gun. So you
It said A5 is retired. A1 is for regular peace officer. Okay, so you'll be sued.
Bring a gun back
You'll be
in here,
sued.
you'll go to jail.
I already. Oh, what am I going to go to jail for? What crime?
Impersonating a peace officer.
I'm not impersonating a peace officer. What does it say? It says retired. Retired. What's this T call then? Did they tell you this is fraudulent?
That's a firearms
That's a
proficiency
firearms.
card.
Yeah, for 4615 purposes.
Bye.
Man, you guys are freaking stupid. And we got Lazarine, Pettick. All right, I got y'all.
Have a good day, Mr.
All right, I'll be back, and then let's back my lawsuit.
When the law becomes optional for those who are paid to uphold it, the rest of us are left navigating a battlefield with moving goalposts. This wasn't about safety, it was about control. And when armed agents of the state decide their personal opinions override written law, no one is safe. Not even a constitutional attorney. Know your rights. Cite the law. Record everything. Because if they can violate him, they'll have no problem doing it to you. It starts with silence, but it ends in confrontation. A man stands quietly filming on a public sidewalk outside a post office. He says nothing, but that's enough to make the government nervous. One park ranger, then another officer, push the limits of authority, demanding answers, probing pockets, and questioning rights. What begins as quiet resistance turns into a battle over who owns the sidewalk and who gets to decide what the Constitution really means.
How you doing? Did you have some questions or concerns about here? Is that why you're filming? Yes, answer me. You're making a lot of people nervous. Okay? You certainly have the right to be here. You certainly have the right to film. That's absolutely your right. Right. Can you just tell me what you're doing, please? Why don't you want to talk to me? Is there something that makes you nervous about talking to me? What's going on? What you got going on? You got folks nervous coming in and out of the post office. Just talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Oh, how's it going, Greg? How you doing? Good. Am I interrupting something? Come on in.
Okay. I'm trying to keep my social distance. I see you guys wearing your masks.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Okay.
Just chat.
Well, I was just trying to ask questions.
All right. Yep, no worries. Have a good break. All right. So, why don't you chat with me? Tell me what's going on. I mean, are you just filming for rights, or are you filming for information, or what's going on? Just kind of seeing what's going on. Just tell me what's going on. I mean, we can chat. We can have a conversation. They're open. They're open for service.
Hello.
I gotta get something.
Good, yep. Okay.
Thanks.
Yep, absolutely. So we're inside. What's going on? Do I need to call somebody else here? Because I can. just want to answer any questions for you, if there's information you're trying to get or what you got going on. Okay? What do you got in your pocket? Cedar County. 208. I get a West Branch officer over at the post office in contact with the gentleman filming, will not talk to me, not exposing hands. Yes, ma'am. So, why don't you stop me, man? Let's make it easy. Okay? Are you trying to make a social incident of this, or what? I just want to know what's going on. Talk to me. Are you from here? Where are you from? We have questions about the post office. We have questions about the government facility. What do you got? I know these are different times. I can answer any questions that you need. So, what do you got in your pocket? What do you got in your pocket? Easiest part is to have communication in. Okay? There's a lot of issues that can sit and talk. But you can't have a conversation without talking.
Don't walk up on me, ever. Don't
I
walk
was
behind
walking behind you. I wasn't walking up on you. I was walking behind you. There's a difference. Okay? There's a difference. Okay? What's the difference between walking up on you and walking behind you? Probably show him your hands so he knows what's going on. Why not? Is there something there you don't want him to know about?
For my safety, go ahead and step back, okay? You can keep filming, but just go ahead and step back, all right?
Sir, step back.
What's that? So you're filming inside the post office? Inside the post office.
Here's what I'm going to have to ask you to do.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Sergeant Han?
Hannah.
Hannah? That's a weird name, man. Okay. You have no authority over me. Don't talk to me and get your ass back in the office.
I do actually have authority, sir. I'm a federal law enforcement ranger with the National Park Service.
Your authority is with the park, not on the ground.
It is, you are within our boundaries, sir.
I am on a public sidewalk, sir.
You are within our boundaries.
Public
Park
sidewalk.
Service.
Public sidewalk.
This is in my jurisdiction.
No, it's not.
It is.
Get away from me.
It is within my jurisdiction.
Do you mind if I ask, do you consider yourself a First Amendment auditor? Because if so, nobody's saying that you can't film, but
Off the record. Yeah. Okay.
as far as I'm concerned, I'm just here for this other officer. So.
Well, you should tell him to go back inside and mind his own business. That's what you should tell him. I think it's a fair point.
But we have concurrent jurisdiction. We can both be right here.
You have no jurisdiction on the sidewalk. Your jurisdiction's inside that office. It is. Yeah, it is. His jurisdiction is outside of here, in the city. That's his jurisdiction.
So this is actually, you're actually standing on federal property.
I'm on public sidewalk, sir.
But this is actually federal property.
No, it's public sidewalk.
The boundary mark.
No.
Yeah.
Go show.
186 acres, right around here.
This is public sidewalk, sir. This is funded by taxpayers. This is from the city.
I understand that you have access to the sidewalk, but this is actually federal property.
No, it's not, sir. This is funded by taxpayers.
It's run by the federal government. You're
No.
on one of them.
It's public property, sir.
So you're absolutely fine being here.
So what you need to do is go back inside your office and do you. Get out of my face. I didn't ask you to be out here. Law enforcement's here. If he wants to talk to me, that's cool. But you need to take your ass back inside, sir.
I will stay here with him. You're in my property.
And I'll let you know, I know this person, he is actually federal law enforcement.
He's a park ranger.
Absolutely, a federal law enforcement park ranger.
You have no jurisdiction on this
absolutely
side.
do.
No, you don't.
I do.
Okay, well if you'll talk to me, then I'll talk to you, no problem. So I don't have any reason to identify you because there's no
crime committed.
So outside of his interaction, I don't have any interaction with. So if you'd like to film me, please feel free. I'm just going to stand back.
Okay. That's cool.
For my safety, if you understand that.
Oh, do you, man?
Okay.
Nobody impeded. Look, I ain't impeded upon your safety. I ain't doing nothing illegal. Last time I checked.
Nope, and I'm not saying you did.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Excuse me.
Right.
I need some business cards. You got a business card?
I do.
Can I get one? Alright, man. I was silent most of the audit though. I don't really like talking that much no more. Appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. No super chat, man. No super chat.
Another First Amendment auditor in town that lives here, so not the first time we've had individuals doing this. So, the reason why I ask is, would you be willing to identify yourself? I don't have any legal justification to ask you for your name. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, then I'm going to go, unless you need anything from me.
All right.
Do you have any questions, sir, that I can answer for you? All right, fair enough.
Know what's going on.
Have a nice day.
All right, my day, man.
In a free society, silence is not a crime, and neither is standing on public property with a camera. But too often, those who swore an oath to the Constitution forget that it applies to everyone, not just them. When government agents treat your rights as optional and your silence as suspicious, it's up to you to know the law, hold your ground, and never stop recording. Because accountability begins the moment you hit record. In the land of sunshine and fishing poles, one man's peaceful afternoon quickly turns into a legal standoff. While casting his line at a Fort Lauderdale park, he finds himself the target, not of a fish, but of law enforcement. Their casual tone hides a deeper issue, a demand for ID without suspicion, and an implied authority that doesn't align with the law. What begins as a simple day of fishing becomes a quiet battle over the right to carry and the right to say no.
Yeah, I get it. So how y'all doing? Yeah.
Man, you knew someone was gonna call on you.
It happens, man. I get it.
How often does it happen?
Nah, as much as you would think, it happens a lot more than, you know.
Yeah, I would imagine it happens.
Yeah, sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. You come here pretty often?
No, I travel the state of Florida.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You got any luck today?
Actually, there's some peacocks that I was actually coming back for. I tried to find some other lures that I thought I had and didn't have them, so.
Okay. You mind if we just see your CCL and we'll get you out of here?
My concealed weapons license?
Yeah.
I don't need it. Under Florida law, 790.25, Section 3.
With the fishing pole.
Right. The fishing exempts me because open carry traditionally is not legal.
You seem really up to speed on this.
But under that statute, 790.053 and 790.06 do not apply in the following instances. And then the instances are A through, I think, O. Section H is what grants me the right to.
What's your first name?
My name's Mike.
Is it Mike or Michael?
Michael, Mike. It's all, they're all equal.
On your driver's license.
Michael. Yeah.
And your last name, Michael?
Yeah. If you suspect me of a crime, I'm all ears.
Nope. We just policy we have to identify.
You don't have to. I mean, if I was breaking the law or anything like that, I would be like, yeah, here, you know, just like the oath that you took about, you know, supporting my Fourth Amendment right, the oath, you know.
Feeling that
right.
this would, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be hard, but I'm also not breaking the law. And I get that people are going to call, and, you know, that's half of the education. Like, I talked to 2 people over there, and I was like, yeah, under Florida law, da 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 da, you can do this. And then.
Did you have someone with you, or is just you solo?
I was with somebody.
Where, do you know where he went, or?
That's not important.
It's a nice gun. No.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is, unfortunately, you know, those oath breakers at the ATF, they're trampling on my pistol rates, and my AR pistols are now
I hear you.
subject.
Has a sugar weasel. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, I know the honey badger. They're looking at the honey badger is going to be exempt. They're going to have to do
something. Sugar weasel though, it's like a pistol.
Yeah.
But it looks like an AR because it has like a brace.
Right. That little stabilizing brace.
Like the cheat code, so to say.
Well, I'm going to let you know the ATF's coming after stabilizing braces, and
trust me, he's a big like gun guy, so he's like, up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm. That's my concern right now is that I do this. I go around the state doing this, and I know they're watching me, so I know that I'm going to get a knock saying, "Hey, you got those AR pistols?" And I'm like, "Nope."
Yep.
So.
All right. Well, as long as you're not creating havoc out here.
No. I was, like I said, I saw some peacocks right over here by this yellow buoy, and I talked to a couple people. They seem all right. I mean, it happened. So.
All right, Michael. Well, thank you.
You have a great day. Yeah.
Chatting.
Yeah. No worries.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the weather.
Hey, this is better than where I came from. It was almost freezing.
I'm from upstate New York.
Way up north.
North Florida or
North Florida.
Oh, that's nothing about the cold.
Oh, come on. We're Florida. We like it 70. If we could have 70 year round, it'd be better. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, thank you.
Take care.
Yep.
The Constitution doesn't take a break just because you're near a fishing pond. Under Florida law, open carry is legal while engaging in activities like fishing, but that doesn't stop officers from trying to rewrite the rules on the spot. This encounter is a reminder. Knowing your rights isn't enough. You have to stand firm, speak clearly, and refuse unlawful demands with calm confidence. Because the price of silence is often your liberty.